I'm really going to try not to talk much because it's late, and when I start talking about this project, I could go on and on. Let me just ask you a question to begin with. How many slaves work for you, do you think? There's a survey you can do online. You just Google how many slaves work for you, and I think the organisation is called Free the Slaves. And it's a survey, and it asks you where you live, how old you are, what kind of lifestyle you have, what sports you play, what clothes you buy, what you eat, what you drink, and you fill in all the boxes. And I did it, and I thought, this is kind of crazy, it's not going to be very many. 60 slaves. Now, obviously, it's not the same as owning your own slave. But there are at least 30 million slaves in our world in the 21st century. At least 15,000 in the UK. This project is really important to me. I just want to play you some extracts from it. There are some leaflets like this. I've left a few at the back by the sound desk. Just grab them on your way out. There are some downstairs by the CDs. But just grab me later tonight or tomorrow morning before you go and ask me about it, because, like I say, I'm not going to talk too long. Just want to play you some things. As Desiree said, the words and the music are mine. The visuals are a collaboration with Peter Smith, who I know a lot of you know. And Richard is going to press the buttons, so hopefully everything will work marvellously. After you were so sweet about me, Richard. Go on, don't get it wrong.
She ran away from home in the morning while everyone was still asleep. Quietly stepped into a bright new day. His promise for her future was ringing in her ears. She left her world behind, walked away. She was afraid he wouldn't be there, but he was right on time. Something in his smile just wasn't right. Seemed stressed out and uneasy when he pushed her into the car. She heard the door slam shut behind her life. It's when it all came tumbling down, when the promises turned to lies, and all the dreams she thought she'd found suddenly died. He was tired of going nowhere, sick of being poor. He took the chance they offered with both hands, to feed his wife and family. He agreed to take a job far away in a strange and foreign land. He paid them what they asked for. It was everything he had. They drove him to the harbor late one night, and with 30 other people in the back of an old truck, he saw his dreams go sailing out of sight. It's when it all came tumbling down, when the promises all turned to lies, and all the dreams they thought they'd found suddenly died. They were tricked, traded, trafficked, degraded, goods to buy and sell. They came looking out for heaven, found hell. They were tricked, traded, trafficked, degraded, cheated, caught and caged. They started out with hopes of freedom and ended up as slaves. It's when it all came tumbling down, when the promises turned to lies, and all the dreams they thought they'd found suddenly died.
Do you play computer games? Use a mobile phone? MP3 player? Laptop? Then the chances are you're touching something that has been touched by a slave.
Most of the electronic devices we use every day are made using minerals that come from mines in the Democratic Republic of Congo, which is the richest source of these minerals in the world. They're often called conflict minerals because the profits from the mines are used to finance wars between different armed groups in the Congo. Men, women, and children are threatened with force, often at gunpoint, to work in terrible conditions in the mines where these minerals come from.
electronics companies say that they are trying very hard to make things better, but all the big names, Nokia, Sony, Samsung, Apple, and Nintendo, still can't guarantee that there has been no slave labor used in making their products.
We take our electronic gadgets for granted. We use them every day for work and to relax and play.
We take our freedom for granted. But slavery isn't a game.
We can't turn a blind eye anymore and pretend that we don't see. We can't nail our conscience to the floor and just try to let things be. We can't let it go. We can't pass the blame till everyone sees freedom's flag unfurled. We can shape the future. We can't let indifference rule the world. We can't turn a blind eye anymore and just hope it goes away. Maybe ignorance was some excuse before, it's no alibi today. We can't let it go, we can't pass the blame till everyone sees freedom's flag unfurled. Oh, we can shape the future, we just can't let indifference rule the world. Turn a blind eye anymore to the nameless and the lost. No, we can't walk away and just ignore the damage and the cost. We can't let it go, we can't pass the blame till everyone sees freedom's flag unfurled. Oh, we can't shape the future, we can't let indifference rule the world. Oh. We can't turn a blind eye, can't turn a blind eye, can't turn a blind eye.
So, just a little piece of the story. I'll be really brief. The project is all commissioned by the Wilberforce Institute. William Wilberforce was the English politician 200 years ago who was very instrumental in ending the slave trade. They've commissioned the whole project mainly as a resource for schools to use in classrooms with older kids, obviously. But it's not just for schools, it's for anyone who's interested in the subject, and who cares? Covers many subjects from where our chocolate comes from, fair trade, the trafficking of people, women and children for sex, all kinds of stuff. 17 different pieces, 8 songs, and 7 narrative pieces, like you've seen. They're all free to anybody who wants them, to download, to use, to change, to write drama to dance to use in whatever way they can. And my biggest prayer is that it gets used. And you can really help in that way, because it comes from, actually it's a government grant, the first time I ever got any money out of the government, that's for sure. It's called the Arts and Humanities Research Council, have funded it. And it's part of universities' responsibility to engage with the public. So, if you sign up, all it needs is your address, your website and whatever, your email address. You're not paying anything, you're not going to get sent a load of emails, but that allows you to look at the videos, to download them. The website just went live this morning, which is great. I don't think everything's there. You can't quite download things yet, but all the videos, the music, everything is there. There's a lot of information. You sign up, you go to the Facebook page, you like it, you Twitter it, and whatever else you young people do these days. All that kind of stuff. And the more people respond to it, the more people hit the website, sign up to it, the more likely they're going to be to go, oh, this is a good project. We need to continue with this. We need to actually fund it further so we can do more things with it. It's hugely important issue to me. Grab the leaflets, catch me later, look at the website, put your name down. They'll be really impressed when they get names from all over Europe of people who are looking at this, which is fantastic.